Peace, my beautiful souls. Okay, so I wanted to share some art with you guys. I've been wanting to do these or share this one for a little while. I made it a couple months ago. I don't know exactly when, right? And this was inspired because one day I was laying in my bed in Mexico and I was staring at like the wood frame around the room and I could see a face in it. And so I drew the face and then I finally painted the face. Obviously not exactly. I tried to get it to look like wood with whatever skills and paint I had. Okay, yes, okay. So to me, when I look at it, it to me feels and looks like the ancestors. I could feel them a lot, like looking at it, the actual like wood and stuff. And I wrote "Speak and Be Free." I was trying to talk to them and ask them like, what could I write? Like what exactly was trying to be said? And that's what it was. Like to me, I see kind of like it's like a take the gag out of your mouth. Ah! Sorry, got cut off there. 111 as I said that though. Like whatever blockages you have in your throat chakra, whatever is keeping you from speaking your truth, take it out, take it away. Wow, it's a little lizard. And speak your truth, speak and be free. And that's in regards to like anything, because us speaking our truth in any manner, like whether that be from the past, something going on in the present, the littlest thing to like not liking freaking ketchup on your burger, which would be wild. But anyway, if you get what I'm trying to say, when you speak your truth or speak whatever it is that you really feel and holding you back, or that could be holding you back, like you're going to get what you want, especially when it comes to like anything. But especially like, let's talk about in relationships. If you're sitting there keeping quiet to keep the peace and all this stuff, you're going to be suffering in some way, shape, or form if you're not being completely honest with the things that you need, the things that you want, or simply speaking about the things that you want. If you're not going to speak it and say it, you see this? If you're not going to speak it and say it, you're not going to get it. And speaking like the things that you want into reality, that's what's going to call it. Our words are power. Like our words are literally powerful. They will set you free. Your truth will set you free. Speaking the things that you want, the things that you need, the things that you don't want or don't like will set you free in many different ways, if that makes sense. I know you guys are picking up what I'm putting down, and for me that was always super hard to do. Like I'm still working on it, you know, still letting go of the people pleasing, trying to keep the peace, and still letting go of being afraid to speak my truth with a lot of things. But the more I've done it lately, in the past couple of years, I do feel so much more free than when I was holding stuff back and pretending and hiding and stuff like that, you know. And it's a work in progress, especially if we're used to like people pleasing, if we're used to keeping quiet, or we're used to lying to people or lying to ourselves just to not have to face the reality of certain things, you know. Like it's hard to do that, but the more you do it, the freer you will be. Even if you do lose some people or some things along the way, you know, like you're still setting yourself free, quite literally, from the things once again holding you back or keeping you from being who you truly are, speaking your truth, you know. I know you guys know what I'm saying, but I absolutely love this one because once again it makes me feel like super connected to them. And even that's another thing too, speaking our truth, like setting ourselves free, is in turn setting our ancestors free, letting them be free, letting them say the things and get the things out that they weren't able to at that time, you know. So many things, so many freaking things. Speaking about your emotions in general sets you free. Like it unlocks certain levels to things, you know. It literally opens up your throat chakra, which is getting you closer to your higher, to the other two chakras, and just bringing you into a state of alignment when you're speaking, even if it's uncomfortable. Like I said, it can be very uncomfortable, especially like in the beginning, but man, it is a beautiful thing. And also be easy with yourself. That's another thing. Speaking love and light into yourself. There's so many things that have to do with just speaking in general that will set you free. Like speaking love and light into yourself, into your mind, into other people. Like it just helps with so much stuff. Your body is your temple. Your mind is your temple. Your mind is one of your most important sources of creation. And being aware of how you speak to yourself, how you speak about yourself, how you speak to and about other people is important. Our words are powerful. Our words have the power to create, to destroy. You choose what you want it to be. you know. But yeah, speak and be free. And yes, I have another one I want to show you, but that's it for this one. She doesn't have a name. I don't know how to name them yet, but anyway, yes, speak and be free. Yeah, okay. Okay, so this one you guys have seen before in a drawing. It was a download I had, but I've been wanting to actually put it on the canvas for quite some time, ever since I first drew it pretty much a year ago. The date is on here somewhere. Almost a year ago. Okay, so for me, this one, I'm gonna call her Secrets Hidden in the Matrix, or Secrets Hidden Behind the Veil. So what I think is personally funny, the colors keep changing. How I drew them on here, they have lightened up, which to me is a symbolization, or symbolizes the fact that the veil is much thinner now than it has been in the previous years. The veil, these colors back here represent the veil of the matrix, and the frequencies that we cannot see, right? But like I said, I started this drawing yesterday, or 2 days ago, and it keeps getting lighter. Like the colors are literally fading, right? I did it in pen because I thought it would come out better and show like the lines of the frequencies and stuff better, if you can see that. So I'm gonna try to explain this better than I did the first time. So pretty much what this download was doing was telling us what is hidden behind the veil and telling us to see past the veil, right? So this eye, a lot of people like to say it's the evil eye, blah blah blah. I see it as the eye of the Most High, the eye of the all-knowing, the eye that sees everything, which God's eye, which we all embody. We are also, in another download I received, we are the triangle, right? The mind, body, soul, the Holy Trinity. The triangle also embodies, I can't remember how exactly I said it, but all the elements, earth, water, fire, especially, it's all the elements, literally, depending on which way it's formed. Okay, we are the triangle. We have the all-seeing eye within us because we are the Most High, right? We are a physical embodiment in human form of the Most High. So what the Most High has, we have. What the Most High embodies, we also embody, once we allow ourselves to step into our God self, into our power, seeing past the veil, seeing past the secrets and the lies and things that have been told to us throughout this time here in the Matrix. So yes. Okay, so with that happened, I was working, when I did this, I was working with the Supreme Mathematics. So the numbers and the definitions that I used to clarify the numbers had to do with the Supreme Mathematics. So I don't remember how I started, how we got here, because this thing was a whole download that I, like I said, started as a vision. I drew it and then everything else came about. So I started it on, okay, here. The date that I actually got this download was 10/3/2023, which boils down to 2, which 2 in the Supreme Mathematics is wisdom, right? So I also got the mashallah because mashallah means God has willed it, right? Has willed the fact that it has already been willed that we carry the wisdom, the divine wisdom, the wisdom of the Most High, which borns our power, right? Once we embody that wisdom and move from our God self, from our divine wisdom, we are then borning ourselves into our power, stepping into our power, right? So over here from mashallah, we got, when I break it down, 2, 3, 5. So 2 is wisdom, 3 is 5, 3 is understanding, 5 is power. So when you gain the wisdom, the divine wisdom, and get to a state where you can understand it deeper past like the secrets, and like I said, just understanding the wisdom that we have, understanding how much wisdom there is and there is to learn and stuff, right? You then once again step into your power. Then here I got the 3, 4, 3, 4 with see past the veil. So the 3, and again, is in understanding. 4 in the Supreme Mathematics means culture, but it also means freedom. So I put it this way: culture, freedom. When you understand the culture, you will then understand how to gain your freedom. And when I say culture, and I go back again to the ancestors, our ancestors were so much more connected with the earth. Connecting with the earth is also connecting with God. There's so much wisdom within the earth. So when you sit there and tap into culture, get back to talking to the Most High, connecting with the spirits, a lot of people demonize the spirit. So understanding that the spirits are not anything to be demonized or seen as bad, and you're connecting with them, connecting with your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors, connecting with earth, the spirits of the earth, you gain a lot more freedom, because with that you're bringing into alignment your chakras, you're connecting, you're getting downloads from the spirits, the Most High, your angels, all that thing. So once again, understanding culture, understanding freedom. Then you get to 5. 5 means power, but it also means refinement. Once again, we born our power. God has willed that we will born our power. Our power will be born. It's already within us. Okay, so but refinement I look at as like purification. And a lot of people think purification is like going to get baptized and all this stuff, which if that's what you believe, you do that. But what I'm meaning when I'm saying purification and refinement, it's again, it all coincides though, right? It coincides with the baptisms, the sins, not sinning, and all that stuff, because hell and heaven, state of mind, and the sins that they say that are in the Bible, right, they coincide with you being out of alignment, which would create yourself in a state of hell. So if you bring yourself back into alignment, purifying yourself, watching the things you eat, the things you put into your mind, the things you watch, purifying and refining your soul, refining your body, your mind, your spirit, and all that stuff, you once again go back to 4, a state of freedom. You free yourself from that hell mind state, that hell outlook, living in the state of hell, because they like to say we get sent to hell, right? But we don't. We were already in hell here on earth, because once again, it's a state of mind. We've been in a fear state in our lower chakras. We've been in a state of overindulging in sex, or not everybody, but you know what I'm saying. We've been stuck in the lower chakras. We've created a literal whole hell on earth. But when we free ourselves and allow ourselves to go higher up in our chakra and our chakras, awaken the kundalini and all this stuff, we then create the heaven on earth. We create a heaven mindset. Our thoughts are more positive. You're literally, and you put out what you think. If you get what I'm saying, you create what you're thinking. Your mind is literally a master freaking manifester, because once again, the Most High started, it came about, we're here. You think it, you come about. If you're thinking constantly bad shit and all this stuff, that's what you're going to see in your reality. And that's what we've been seeing here on earth. If you think about it, it quite literally has been hell, but we are transitioning into the heaven on earth, because so many people are waking up and waking themselves up and refining, purifying, and all that stuff, like reconnecting to their spirit, to their soul, to their guides, which is then awakening the masses, which is hiring the vibration of the earth, which is how we're getting to heaven on earth. And once again, everything I am saying, mashallah, God has willed it. It's already there. It's already a thing. Whether the opposing side wants to keep pushing a certain agenda, it's going to happen. Too many people are waking up. I'm very happy about it. But anyway, when I finished this download that day, it was 8:08, which boiled down to 7. And like I was saying, 7, even last year, 2023, was the year of 7, which is the year of spirituality / God. If you look at it in another reference, people see the number 7 as God, and you know, created the earth in 7 days, all these things, 7 days a week. You know what I'm getting at. But it's also spirituality. 7 represents spirituality. And what is spirituality? Spirituality to me is a journey back to yourself, or a journey back to your God self. Which, once again, God has willed. Because we literally are the Most High. Everything is. The trees, the water, everything. Right? So anyway, nothing is ever a coincidence. So when I break down the numbers, it just makes me happy. But anyway, yes. So basically, this whole thing was to just tell us to reconnect. Let yourself board in your power. Be aware of the things that you are feeding yourself physically, mentally, emotionally, and all this stuff like that. We just to know we have the power to tap into our God self, our God mind, our physical body, take care of our body, because our bodies are literally our temples. Yeah. Once again, I trust you guys will pick up what I put down. I know there was a lot, but yeah, I think this is my favorite one. Well, these two are both my favorites. I just really love how it came out. I did it a tiny bit different than how when I drew it. But yeah, once again too, everybody thinks the eye is so evil. The eye is not evil. And even the pendant, the Nazar, people call it the evil eye, which is actually protection against the evil eye, you know. But once again, to me, it is just, it's the all-seeing eye, the eye of the Most High, the eye that's able to see past, you know, all the illusions. And we all embody that. Once again, we are all the triangle. I made a post about that about a year ago too, the download that I received about the Most High telling us, like, explaining we are the triangle, explaining why the Illuminati uses it and how it's not necessarily evil, it's the way they choose to use it, but it simply is being illuminated to the truth, enlightened to the truth past what the people are telling us here in this realm. You know what I'm trying to say? Using your third eye, your all-seeing eye, your mind's eye. Yes, I think that's all. Yep, I love you guys. Thank you for listening. Allow yourself to see past the veil. Born your power. Know that you are God. You are the Most High in a physical embodiment. Free yourself. Speak and be free. Both of them are just telling you, be free. Free yourself. You have the power to free yourself. You have the power to heal yourself. You have the power to speak your truth. Yeah. Yes. I love you guys. See you later.